Kimono and rain are things that don't really go together pretty well. So here is a video about how to deal with your kimono on rainy days, or how to deal with rain on kimono days. In case you are here for the first time, my name is Billy Matsunaga and I'm a fully trained and certified kimono teacher and stylist. This little video idea came in a DM on Instagram, and yeah, you guys sometimes are so amazing. You give me requests or send me ideas for videos that I haven't even thought of it would be a good video, and I really love the idea, so thank you so much for this idea. I was actually hoping for rain when shooting this video, but it's so bright outside. Oh man. Rain and kimono don't go very well, and that is because silk, as any protein-based fiber, will be destroyed when it gets in touch with water. And believe me, I have seen so many kimono that were heavily damaged because they got wet, as my $1 Kimono Haul shows in one example, and I will link that video down below if you haven't seen that yet. Anyway, that is also the only reason why I own some polyester kimono, because polyester can be washed and it can get wet and you can wear those kimonos on rainy days. But before polyester got a thing for kimono, there were of course a few life hacks to deal with rain with your kimono. To deal with rain for your kimono? You get the idea. So first, let's start with footwear. I have already talked about footwear for rainy days in my All About Kimono Footwear video that I will also link down below if you haven't seen that video yet. And footwear for rainy days is called amazori. I have only two of them. I have my all beloved Karin Blosso, and I have Asakusa amazori, and you can probably see they are so dirty because I usually wear them on rainy days, so they get dirtier than all my other amazori. Compared to normal sori, amazori don't give the water any chance to get inside the sole. When it's once inside, you can get it out, and that causes mold, and already had me throwing away a few of my sori. Plus, compared to normal sori, amazori have a non-slippery sole that makes it easy to walk. Historically seen, wooden geta would be worn on a rainy day, and they're called amageta. And usually they are a little higher than usual geta, and on the front they have this cover that is called tsumakawa. And even right now, me inserting this picture into this video really thinks that I should get some of those, but it's really hard to find them in my size because they're usually pretty old in thrift stores. So I have to help myself with a little modern product that is called Tsumasaki Bijin. And in this bag are two tsumakawa made of plastic you can easily put onto your zori. Those are just portable tsumakawa you can put on any zori and geta you want to. I usually put them on my amazori because they didn't come with such kind of a tsumakawa, and I really can recommend this on days with very heavy rain. This is a pure lifesaver. This video is of course not sponsored, but I will link this product down below just if you're interested. However, especially during rainy season, and I live on Kyushu where we have like the heaviest rain and flood warnings like daily in June, I tend to wear normal boots or even sneakers on rainy days with my kimono, because for me I really think this is the most comfortable on super rainy days. The next item for rainy days are of course umbrellas, and I hope you are also such a big fan of wagasa as I am. Unfortunately, I don't own one because I want to save money for a really nice one that is traditionally made, and they easily cost from $200 to $500. Yeah, that's some kind of an investment, so I keep saving for that. But I receive a lot of questions about if they can be used in the rain because they're obviously made of paper, and the answer is yes, but you would have to get one for rain, and those are called amagasa. Amagasa is some kind of wagasa that can be used on rainy days. Usually they're coated with some kind of vegetable oil, so they can endure even heavy rain. And I think very famous kinds, it's like kimono obi, there are lots of different kinds of wagasa, are bangasa and chanomegasa. You can, or is it chanomekasa? I will look that up and write the right pronunciation somewhere. And yeah, this is what you should probably look for when you want to use your wagasa on rainy days. However, my go-for for really nice but reasonable wagasa is the brand Hokusai Graphic. They put together wagasa technique into modern umbrellas, and they also have lots of beautiful designs. They're made of wood and they have many bones, which makes them very durable. And for me, this is the perfect mix of practicality and wagasa. And of course, this video is not sponsored, as always, but I will link them down below so you can check them out because I'm a huge fan. And now to the last and probably the biggest item for rainy days are, of course, raincoats. When you look for kimono coats, there are actually 3 big categories you will definitely find. And this is haori, michiyuki, and dochugi. Haori are usually a robe you wear over your kimono. The front is usually left open and fixed with a small chain or a ribbon on the front that is called haori himo. So this is definitely nothing for rainy days because it is left open on the front. Michiyuki and dochugi are closed on the front and they can be distinguished by their shape of collar. And usually one of those types are used for so-called amago-to raincoats. Amago-to have a very long take, a very long height that reaches your ankles, like this one or this one. And they can be easily worn over your kimono. This is pretty much straightforward, but put the coat on your shoulders, insert the sleeves and align them nicely. Reset the collar onto your kimono collar by pulling the center back seam downwards and then back upwards. And close the coat. Want to give my 2 coats here a precise name. They are amago-to with a michiyuki eri, and of course there are also amago-to with dochu eri, which I don't own, unfortunately. Probably one day. But my absolute favorite are 2-piece amago-to. They consist of a susoyoke, that is a wrapped skirt, and a shorter coat that goes on top. When you want to put this on, lift the suso or hem of your kimono, straighten it out nicely around your waist and secure it with a tie onto your obi. This makes sure that your kimono hem won't be splashed while walking in the rain. Tie the susoyoke onto your waist. The trick is to shape it like a kimono hem. Make sure that the hemline is on the same height as a usual kimono hem would be. Determine the width of the left side, open it up, bring the right to your left. Bring the left to your right and lift it for about 5 centimeters. Bring the ties to the back, cross them, and tie them on the front of your waist. Wear the coat over this. With this suzuyoke, you can be 100% sure your kimono won't be splashed in the rain from collar to hem, which I find great. But if you don't have one like I have, you can use a normal plastic rain cape, and I will show you how. Fold the hood inside. Wrap the cape around your waist and close the top button. Tie the sleeves loosely together. Close the other buttons of the cape. Retie the sleeves nicely. And finished. It's not perfect, but I think this will help. I personally think this style is especially cute when you wear your kimono suso a little shorter and pair it with boots, so you should definitely give it a try. Of course, there are even more kimono coats out there, and I really want to make another overview, like a all about kimono coats video in the future. So if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe and don't miss any of my other updates. Leave me a comment and a thumb up if you liked this video. And yeah, I talk to you in my next video. Bye!